Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Marketing Cracked, and today I'm going to be talking all about not listening to the LinkedIn police. Hello and welcome back. The LinkedIn police. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the LinkedIn influencers, or the linked influencers, if you will. What do you think about that, Evie? No? Okay. I'll work on that one then. There are quite a few people who are self-appointed LinkedIn coaches, LinkedIn experts, and to be honest, it's a bit strange because they've got a lot of power, obviously, but they seem to slag off LinkedIn a lot. And I know for a fact it is actually putting off a few great business people using LinkedIn and maximizing the platform for their business. So the message behind this video is don't let a few moans about LinkedIn put you off from using it, because generally speaking, it is a great platform full of fantastic professional people who could become clients, they could become part of your network, they could become suppliers, whatever. You can leverage that to your own advantage and of course help people as well, because that's what it's all about, helping people. So the first type of people that you might see moaning about LinkedIn, there are a lot of people who talk about being approached, to be honest, romantically, really badly romantically, but romantically via direct message, creepy direct messages basically. Now, I just can't believe this goes on, but according to a lot of LinkedIn people, it does. Generally women who are approached by men, they get private messages sent to them going, hey beautiful, all that kind of crap. Now, LinkedIn is just like face-to-face networking. That's how I've always looked at it. And if you went to a network meeting, you were there eating your breakfast back, having a cup of coffee, and you saw someone who was attractive over, by the tea urn, you wouldn't just walk up to her or him and say, hey beautiful, I've noticed you, and it just wouldn't happen. But some people seem to think that because it's online, that is acceptable. And of course it's not acceptable behavior. So you will see quite a few people on LinkedIn talk about being approached by creepy guys by direct message. You'll also see people moaning about how there's so much clickbait on LinkedIn now, which is partly true. People posting about stuff that maybe isn't really to do with business. So to be honest, it could be something, someone talking about Black Lives Matter, about the protesters. I don't agree that people should have protested during lockdown about Black Lives Matter. They'll post something like that because, of course, that is clickbait, and you'll get lots of people interacting with that post, whether they're agreeing with you, disagreeing with you. And to be honest, of course, you don't just talk about business on LinkedIn, but there are certain subjects I prefer and I'd always advise my clients and my team to stay away from. Anything to do with race, politics, religion, anything like that. There are other platforms to use. LinkedIn, I do view it as a professional network, so talk about business stuff, which sort of leads on to point 3. A lot of LinkedIn police do moan a lot about LinkedIn becoming more like Facebook, where it was Father's Day yesterday and you'll get people posting pictures of little Billy and what he bought his dad. Now, if there is a business analogy you can bring into the situation, that might be okay. But again, what you post on Facebook isn't, on your personal Facebook, isn't really the kind of content you should be posting on LinkedIn. But by the by, this happens rarely. So when you see the LinkedIn police, the LinkedIn influencers talking about creepy direct messages, talking about the proliferance of clickbait, talking about how people are using LinkedIn like they're using Facebook, that happens about 5% of the time. There is so much good stuff happening with LinkedIn. There are so many nice people on LinkedIn. There are so many people who are using it like the professional network it's supposed to be. Do not let those kind of messages put you off from using the platform to your advantage. Because if you're tempted to join in LinkedIn, or if you're tempted to start using LinkedIn more proactively, but you see these influencers talking about the downside of LinkedIn and think, oh, actually, I won't bother, you really will be missing out on a trick. So that's it for today. I'll see you soon for another episode of Marketing Cracked.